Hello folks, my name is O.T. Fears. I'm a professional bass fisherman on the Spro fishing team, and I've developed a spinnerbait that Spro has marketed called the Superstar Spinnerbait. I'd like to tell you a little bit about that spinnerbait, how it came about, and also a little bit about how it fishes and some of the features of it. The main feature of the bait is the blade. The blade design allows a wide rotation and a lot of vibration. The vibration, you'll feel it in your hand, that it'll vibrate the tip of the rod very, very well. The fish pick up on that vibration, especially in dirty or muddy water. They have a lateral line system that allows them to home in on that vibration. Another feature of the bait is the wire. The wire, this is not stainless wire, this is a music wire. It's very high tensile strength, very, very tough, very springy. It transmits vibration very, very well. If you notice, one of the unique features of this bait is the line tie system. And in this U-bend shape allows the bait to be pulled. When you're pulling it, retrieving it through the water, it maintains a horizontal position. That has a couple of good features to it. One is that when you do get a strike, you're pulling the bait straight, or the hook straight into the fish. The other is that when you come in contact with any type of cover, this is a very weedless spinnerbait in that it will hop over a boat dock cable or a tree limb or a rock or whatever without having to rotate over like an R-bend spinnerbait. Most of them do, which keeps you from hanging up. It also maintains the bait in an upright position in the water, so that when a bass does bite it, it's not laying on its side. So when you can hook the fish a lot better. Another feature, of course, we're using high-grade gamakatsu hooks, spinnerbait hook. That's an extremely sharp hook. It'll grab a hold of your thumbnail very, very easily. High-grade ball-bearing swivels allows the blade to turn very, very easily. We have a feature, too, that we use a tricolor skirt. Now, this bait is designed for muddy water. Now, we have one that's designed for dirty water or off-colored water, and we have one that's designed for clear water. So we have only 3 color combinations at this time, which will cover all of your water clarity needs. But we have the tricolor skirt. This one, I use the color selector system that was developed years ago by Dr. Lauren Hill, and developed this unique combination. The very highly visible colors that are shown on the color selector for muddy water. This bait was designed for dirty, muddy water. It has a fluorescent red-orange kicker blade. It has a hammered gold finish frumper blade, and it has a white, yellow, and chartreuse skirt that allows for maximum visibility, maximum vibration, maximum visibility, so that the fish can home in on that bait. Now, I have actually witnessed bass coming 5 or 6 feet, waking the water in muddy water you can't see 2 inches deep in, and hit this spinnerbait and never miss it. So that tells me that they can feel it, and when they get close enough, they can see it, and it's really very effective. I talked about the line or the wire being a piano wire or music wire, having a high tensile strength, and the benefits of having a U-bend line tie versus an R-bend, which R-bend is probably lined up more up like this, and with this bait allowing you to come through the cover and the water very, very straight or horizontal. But one of the unique features of this U-bend is that you almost can't open up the arm on this spinnerbait, the upper arm. If you get hung on a big stump or whatever you might get hung up on, or a big fish for that matter, and it's out there jumping and you're pulling on it, and it's a really big fish, this arm will not open up, so that you're pulling on that hook at all times without it involving the integrity of the spinnerbait. Okay, I'm going to pull really hard on this. This is 25-pound trilene sensation, and I use that on most of my spinnerbaits, especially fishing shallow cover. But if you'll notice what the arm does when I'm pulling on this, and I'm pulling really, really hard, just about as hard as I can pull, and you see that this arm does not open up. So it maintains its integrity throughout. Occasionally, if you get the line wrapped around the end of it, it may open it up some, but the high tensile strength allows you to rebend and reshape it so that it will catch multiple fish without ever breaking. One of the reasons or the main reason that I developed this spinnerbait, and it's been a culmination of pet peeves and trial and error over a number of years of tournament fishing, is that I wanted something that would maintain its integrity, that would catch fish. You wouldn't have to worry about it breaking after a couple of fish, and it had a lot of vibration or color, because a lot of the water that I grew up fishing and started tournament fishing in here in Oklahoma was like Lake Eufaula and the Arkansas River, which, you know, the water is usually in the spring is pretty darn muddy. So I developed a system of baits that I've caught bass in Lake Ontario in Canada on this color combination right here. I've caught bass in Mexico on them. You know, all over the country, even in Spain. I've been to Spain a couple of times fishing, and the spinnerbait works wherever you are, depending on what color of water you're fishing. You can fine tune the color of bait or the size of the bait to your situation. For further information, you can log on to the SPRO website. It's www.spro, and those capitals SPRO.com. And that will allow you to view the color combinations and the spinnerbait sizes, and they can also be ordered off the website. Well, folks, this wraps up the little demonstration of the SPRO Superstar spinnerbait. I hope that you'll put some in your tackle box. I guarantee you they'll catch more fish. You'll be highly satisfied with this bait. Thank you.